Hello and welcome back to episode 12, actually, of my single player survival on Mars in Space Engineers. It's good to be back. It looks like everything is actually working now. I'm just here with the Everyman, uh, working on building my new base. All I have so far is my entrance antechamber airlock system that I'm going to be having set up. Uh, right now, it doesn't even have doors, and there's kind of no point in that because there's no more base yet. But I'm getting ready for it, slowly building things out. This has reached as far over as it can, and I'm also running low on steel. So what I'm doing right here is building my main room here. This is mostly just going to be cargo and a bedroom, I think, that's in here. As far as my manufacturing goes, I'm going to put that back outside again. So I'm trying to decide if I want that approachable from the front outside or if I want a secondary airlock to cycle and go into a more central outside area here. Don't know yet. Let me go ahead and move this over so it can build that last couple of blocks I have over here. It helps if I go the right direction. There we go. Now the BNRs should do their thing. So I'll bring this back in a couple of minutes once I've got a bit more of an idea of what I'm doing. But hey, I've got my computer repaired again. It's not quite as good as it was before. I have a 3.6 gigahertz processor instead of the 4.2, but that's still a lot better than the at best 2 gigahertz I was pushing on my burned out 4.2 gigahertz processor. Anyway, I will bring this back in just a few minutes. All right, so this is what I'm looking at for the basic interior of this base. As you can see, I am going to put an interior floor over the top of it so it all looks nice. I have been doing that on everything, doing the dual layers, because it allows me to very easily control what's visible and what's not. But these timer blocks are going to help me with my airlock overall. There's going to be a door here, so this won't be visible. Oh, there might be a corridor there and a door here. Oh no, that's still visible under here. I guess I'll have to go in and do something about that band. Or put furniture of some kind over here. Anyway, that's going to be all for finishing touches. Right now we're trying to figure out the base itself. I've got 2 connectors here and 2 event controllers. We will be getting to those when we actually set up the airlock itself, but that's going to make it to where I don't have to worry about fiddling with the tank back here. I guess I can't aim at it. Wait, there we go. That way I won't have to fiddle with the tank back there. It'll just be hooked up to my system and recharge when it needs to, and I'll just keep it at 50%, which is what the event blocks are going to be doing. The timer blocks are going to be handling all of the opening and closing of the doors, pressurizing and depressurizing my airlock chamber in here, which has some really pretty views, especially of Olympus Mons over there. Which means I definitely want windows on this side in the room as well, so I'll be thinking on that. So I probably will leave some space between the inner walls and cargo containers in here, so I can have window out that way. And then I think it's going to go out the back here to an outer area that's going to have my manufacturing and landing pads and stuff. And I'm probably going to put one landing pad out front, a nice little front porch area, stairs coming up into the airlock room. Anyway, I think the Everyman has about zapped itself of all of its components it has on it. I think it's interesting. I actually had the stuff I needed to make all these timer blocks. Obviously, I was getting ready for doing things with the timer blocks, but I guess I need that. Displays for these, and power cells for that. No, that's not too bad. And then usually I would be connecting my bases from underneath. I did not really leave myself any room for doing that. Silly me. And I still need to do some shaping work underneath here. Thinking about just simply doing some angle slopes through the side here. And then I still need to do the outer walls for the base itself. But first I'm trying to get the floor in and some of my primary components, so I know exactly how tall the building needs to be. Because I don't think it's going to be just too tall like it is in here. I was getting ready to build it that way, but I don't know. I'm going to be putting large cargo containers in here. Okay, that was an interesting jump. So obviously that's going to be at least 3 tall to house those. So the building will be going up at least 1 block in size here to accommodate those, but that's all right. Anyway, I'm rambling on. I guess I'm just happy to be back and making videos and being able to ramble on. But anyway, I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm going to have to go and refill the Everyman here in a few minutes myself. And though everything is actually working correctly now, that is still a 32.5 kilometer flight. And the Elephant Camp and Mammoth Camp are both kind of in my path and they shoot at me. So that's interesting. I might actually shift from doing base building and move over to building some kind of a combat craft to at least take out the locations that are between me and the outpost, because I've already been shot at a few times. Anyway, bring it back in a few minutes. Alright, so an hour has gone by. I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of these bits that are visible from the inside and replace those, I think, with interior walls. Oh, I have to get at it from the nose. So let's see, go back in here. Large cargo. Just grab a chunk of those. Alright, so it's got that battery finished. It's got my connectors finished and my event controllers. Nice. Page 2, number 4. I want the green clean. And let's just put them in like the rest of the floors. And I had also done more or less the same over here and was going to have that same problem again. So let's just get rid of that. There we go. Okay. I think the ship is probably ready to move down so it can reach things better instead of just being parked up here. So let's go ahead and turn on the thrusters and gyroscopes, unlock, and just bounce forward here. Yeah, right here. The build-in repairs still make things a little laggy, but I kind of expect that. I am flying the grid that they're working from. There we go. So yeah, this is probably overall a very short video. It was at like 8 minutes the last time I paused it when I looked. And yeah, it probably will go ahead and be a short video. But you see what I'm working on. The rest of the base will be built on camera, either with me placing things and talking as this builds it or something. But we'll get there. In the meantime, I have lots of other series that I have to catch up on and other things I need to catch up on doing since I've been away for almost 2 weeks. Thanks to my computer dying off on me. Let me just go ahead and throw this stuff back in here. Alt middle mouse click, just throw it in. In any case, oh, that's supposed to be there, okay. If you enjoyed today's video, go ahead and hit the like button down below. And if you want to see what I get up to in the future, there's always the subscribe button. Until next time, have a good one.